Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that last video I had in my European series of Europe from 2018. Heidelberg, beautiful, beautiful little town, and I had the most amazing time. I thought I'd do my video in someplace different. This is my local park. I have a little waterfall in the background. I'm actually the only person here, so it's actually kind of amazing. And being in Heidelberg, you know, I was just kind of amazed by the scenery and the environment and how peaceful and calm it is. I thought it'd be neat to mix it up and do this little vlog from someplace kind of quiet and unique. So here I am at this little botanical gardens. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will talk a little bit about Heidelberg. Now, Heidelberg is what I did at the tail end of my trip. It was recommended by my friend from Germany, from Frankfurt. I had never heard about it before, but I thought it was a really cool, interesting opportunity to check out something unique and different, and so I definitely have no regrets about going, and I definitely think that you would love it too. And so I do want to give you some tips in the event that you decide to visit Heidelberg, and let's go ahead, let's do it. So first and foremost, what is Heidelberg? Heidelberg means goat mountain, and it is a town about a 45-minute drive south of Frankfurt, which you're probably more familiar with. And it's a really quaint, picturesque town, and it is known for Heidelberg University, and also known for being a town known for literature, and it's also a World UNESCO Heritage Site. So a lot of reasons to go there yourself, to go there and explore and to see a lot of different things, and so I do want to give you some tips. So number one is getting there. You can go there by car or by train. By train it's about an hour to an hour and a half, or by car it's about 45 minutes from Frankfurt. I went by train, and I highly recommend you go by train. It's really easy, really accessible. The trip is pretty fast. And so you get there, and it's just, there's so many opportunities when you go in and around there to explore the city, so there's no reason why you shouldn't go there, and it's just a quick trip. So go there by train and you'll easily get there. So tip number two, it is definitely a walkable city with plenty of transit options. The moment you get there, we pretty much took a bus from the main terminal where the train drops you off to pretty much the sites in the center of the town, the old town, Heidelberg Castle, and there's a lot of different things to see and to do there. Very walkable city. Spend the whole day walking, taking your time looking at all the shops and stalls. Like I said, Heidelberg Castle has this beautiful view of the entire town, the bridge, Neckar River. It's very picturesque, and once you actually go down, there's the old town, there's a main street with different shops and stalls and places to eat, to buy souvenirs. There was a little, I don't know, like a car show while we were there, so that was pretty interesting to see, and I'm sure that during the year there's a whole bunch of different events that go on through there. And so once we made our way past the town, we crossed that same old bridge and got to the other side, and there was a beautiful park with people on the water. Since there's a university there are plenty of students nearby, and it was just a really quiet and ideal setting to be around. So very walkable city, plenty of transit options. The bus pretty much took us back from the main, from the old town back to the hotel where the train center or the train station is, and so walking and train, there's plenty of options for you once you get there. Tip number three, Heidelberg Castle is definitely on your list of things to see while you go over there. It's a beautiful old castle, which has a lot of remains and has a lot of history. So you go over there, and there's different trams that you can take to actually get to the castle, and then from the castle itself you can take a higher tram to get to a higher viewpoint. Either or, I think all you really need is that first stop to go to the castle itself, because on that you get the views, the picturesque views of the castle, and there's just so many, I don't know, Instagram-worthy photos of the architecture of the castle, and just so many things to see, to do, to eat, plenty of snacks in and around there. And I just remember, you know, taking my time and looking at all the different scenery and the different exhibits, and it's a really cool place to go to. Pretty quiet, there weren't too many people over there, but definitely an attraction within itself, but definitely well worth it. Heidelberg Castle, add it to your list and you'll have a great time just enjoying all the scenery around there. Tip number four is enjoy the small town atmosphere. When I was in Europe, we were traveling to the big cities, to Salzburg, to Munich, to Frankfurt, to all these other cities in and around Europe, Zurich. It is nice to go to the small towns, and I would love to go to more small towns because you get a completely different atmosphere and vibe. You know, it's not really about these huge cathedrals and attractions. It's really about just these small. It's the small towns and the atmosphere that you feel, just because you feel more at home. You feel more connected to the shops, the stalls, the people, and time just goes by slower. And I think that's kind of, I think it's good to have a mix when you travel to Europe to see all the towns that you've heard of, but also it's those small towns where you can really just take it in and just take it easy, and to walk in Heidelberg itself. You know, there's the Neckar River, and it's just a peaceful, beautiful environment where you just see people taking time, getting on a boat, going out there and really just enjoying life and enjoying their day. And so I would have loved to spend more time over there and just definitely enjoy the small town atmosphere, walk around, pretty much walk the whole day. That would be amazing if I could do that. Unfortunately, I was there for just one day, and so definitely walk, take it easy, and enjoy everything. There's so much more to see. I only saw, you know, a very small handful of attractions there, but definitely would love to go back. So tip number 5, and my last tip, and that kind of seconds tip number 4, is to stay longer. I was only there for one day, but that was probably the best sleep I ever had of my whole trip there. You know, I would probably stay close to the city center, but you know, with the transit options, you can go in and around everywhere. So definitely stay longer. Stay overnight. There's more attractions over there, and there's so much to do and to see and to enjoy. And so, like I said, I would get on a boat, go on the Neckar River, and definitely make the most of the environment over there. So stay longer and enjoy these small towns, and I know there's plenty small towns to offer in and around Germany, so I would love to research more and to see more in the future, and I know that you would love visiting Heidelberg too. Heidelberg has everything you would want to see in Europe. It has the architecture, it has the views, it has the people, the culture, and it's just an amazing weekend getaway for anyone. If you're going to Frankfurt, or if you're gonna stay there longer, come there, stay long, stay short, but it is definitely not to be missed. All right guys, well that concludes a 10-part series of my 2018 Europe trip. It's been an amazing journey so far, and thank you for following me on all these videos. Just to recap, number 1, we went to Barcelona, Spain. It was amazing. Number 2, we went to Montserrat, just outside of Barcelona. In Spain. Number 3, we went to the Bavaria area in Germany. Number 4, we went to Zillemsee, a beautiful lake in Austria. Number 5, we went to Zurich, a city in Switzerland. Number 6, we went to Dachau in Germany, just outside of Munich. Number 7, we visited the Tyrol area in Austria. Number 8, we went to Salzburg in Austria. Number 9, we went to Altstadt, a beautiful town just outside of Salzburg. And number 10, here we are in Heidelberg, Germany. So that wraps it up. I hope you continue to join me for all my future trips and adventures. And thank you for following me in this 10-part series on my 2018 European trip. Bye guys, aloha.